More than 30. It's already fixed, so. That's this one. Okay, hi, so I'm going to be doing a speech about should the US ban TikTok? Today I'm talking about the big debate over whether TikTok should be banned in the US. The main concern is that TikTok is owned by a Chinese company, and some US officials worry that the Chinese government could get access to users' personal data. One article from the New York Post explains how Donald Trump decided to delay the ban even though he once supported it. He knows TikTok is really popular with young people, especially Gen Z. Another article from Wall Street Journal shows that TikTok cites the company, says it's not going anywhere and that it's still growing fast, making billions in money and keeping its users and advertisers on board. So overall, this is a fight between national security concerns and the app's huge role in the entertainment business and everyday life. The core controversy, whether TikTok should be banned in the US due to national security risk. Parties involved / impacted: US government President former Biden, President Trump, ByteDance, TikTok's parent company, TikTok users, especially Gen Z, advertisers and small businesses using the platform. The 5 W's: who, TikTok, ByteDance, US lawmakers, advertiser users. What, the potential ban on TikTok, when, ongoing, especially since the law passed in April 2024 and new updates in May 2025, where the United States. Why, concerns over Chinese surveillance and data privacy. Side 1, supporters of the ban, including members of Congress and national security officials, argue that TikTok possesses a serious threat. They say ByteDance, being a Chinese company, could be forced to hand over data to the Chinese government. That means US users' personal info, our locations, like, and even political views could be used for foreign influence or spying. An article from the New York Post on May 5th highlights this concern. It shows how politicians like Trump still think TikTok is risky but are torn between of its cultural power. Side 2, on the other hand, many people, including content creators, businesses, and TikTok users, strongly oppose the ban. An article from the Wall Street Journal on May 6th explains how TikTok continues to attract major advertisers and it's projected to earn nearly $15 billion in the US revenue in 2025. They argue that banning TikTok would hurt free speech, damage small businesses that rely on it, and unfairly target one platform when other social media apps also collect data. My opinion, I believe TikTok should not be banned, but it should be regulated. And yes, data privacy is important, but instead of banning the platform entirely, the US should pass stricter data protection laws that apply to all social media companies. Shutting TikTok down punishes millions of innocent users, hurts creators' incomes, and sends a message that the US is afraid of foreign competition instead of dealing with the tech responsibly. Thank you. Thank you. So any questions?
So with the main argument or the main debate about this, the whole TikTok ban was about data security, right?
Yeah.
Can you go a little bit more in depth with that?
It's because it's owned by a Chinese company, and some officials think the Chinese government could collect data from American users or use the app to influence opinions. Any other questions?
Do you think that maybe like also with the tariff thing going on, do you think that's also gonna impact the future of the app too?
Well, maybe with the tariffs going up, I would want to say that people sell things on TikTok, so maybe the prices could go up. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah.
Like prices? Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Do you think this is just a push for an American company like MySpace or Meta to buy off, or better yet, Twitter or Elon Musk companies to buy off TikTok? You think that's the bigger goal? Not so much of banning it, but American.
Providing any American
Yeah.
owned, staying within the American data, and still steal the users' data, but just in American soil.
Maybe that could be because I know that they did do that for, like you said, Facebook. So maybe that could be the way he wants to go. But if not, what I think what could happen next is the government might push new laws or force, like you said, TikTok to sell its US businesses to an American company. So it's either, what you said, like, if it doesn't push the new laws, it is gonna force its US business to an American company, but for now, it's nothing final has happened. Okay, thank you.